Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. This is Hill, here, ready to begin what may be the final chapters or adventures of Marcus Ryder in Andromeda. Alright, we have brought up the mission, the journey to Meridian. And we are here about to approach the Nexus. I think I'm as prepared as I can be for this mission. I have crafted my level 7 armor. I have a new submachine gun, the Charger, which is level 8. And unfortunately, it looks like the side missions that I really wanted to do and show you with the Alec Ryder memories and the, what was that, the movie night. Unfortunately, folks, my game is broken and I cannot trigger those things. They will not happen. So I don't know what to say. You know, you can look on YouTube if you want to see what those things look like. That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to watch somebody else play these, you know, critical missions that I wanted to see. Because this game just isn't going to do it for me. Alright, so here we are back on board the Nexus, and we've got our Jean-Luc Picard look here. With our burgundy and black. And we are going, I think, to speak to Director Tan.
Hi, this is Garden.
But I've probably spent about like an hour and 30 minutes trying to get this the Ryder family secrets thing to unlock, and there's just nothing I can do. I've gone back to every planet. I've looked to see if there were memory triggers that I may have missed. There's nothing there. It's just that the game will not trigger the events that need to occur. And that's been happening to me all throughout my playthrough. In fact, you know, while I was off camera tonight, the game froze up and I had to reboot it. So for me, this has been a nightmarish experience playing this unfinished game.
Hello again.
Okay, here we go.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. He looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's his own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
It's true. I had to leave some Solarians behind, Director Tan. I'm sorry about that.
Noted. Though it is good to see Arch Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we've gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
Who?
And so will I.
I agree.
The Pathfinders.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answered to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Wow, we've been shut down?
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Wow. I thought I'd seen videos that show that she does come back. Well, I think we're finally really getting to the end here. Wow, this is exciting.
Sarah,
Little brother.
bring it here. Man, it's good to finally see you.
It's good to see anything. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
That's kind of ridiculous that you actually had to do an interrupt to hug your sister. I mean, wouldn't that just be natural? Or I guess some people can play where they feel estranged from their sister or brother and they don't feel that they deserve it. Anyway, I think that should have happened automatically. Really? The woman has been in a coma. And you're not going to automatically hug her? Really? I am astonished at the way this game is designed. I really am. And angry, too.
Well, I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. Gave me time to let it sink in. I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it. Get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
Just for once, take it easy, will you? There'll still be plenty of mountains left to climb when you wake up.
Oh, better leave the tallest one for me.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
Okay, let's see if we can talk to Sarah some more.
Hey.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe, too?
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say.
Oh.
Vote Ryder.
Ha ha. So what have you really been up to?
Wow.
In a nutshell, we found an alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
Wow. That all?
Nope. There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Right. Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
You should know, Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
How do you mean?
First off, Sam's a lot smarter than he let on. Also, his connection to Dad, and now me, is way more powerful than the other Sams.
I never knew that. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You, me, and Mom.
You saw her?
In the hospital, the day she passed away. And at that reunion dinner she twisted our arms on.
Right. Awkward.
And something else. Dad meeting with a benefactor back in the Milky Way. Some initiative power broker I'd never heard of.
Me either. Weird.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out what it all means. I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
What about them?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I've been wondering.
First planet we landed on. There was an atmosphere processor. It was malfunctioning. Dad managed to power it down. Saved us all. But there was an accident. My helmet broke. I couldn't breathe. And then Dad gave me his.
He sacrificed himself.
You would think maybe they could have shared the helmet back and forth for a while until they were rescued. I'm just saying, there are some serious flaws in that whole thing.
Only one of us could make it, and he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
I remember the stories about Dad being an N7, the things people said he did in the military. I guess it was true.
You should have seen him in action. He was incredible.
Good. That's how I'll remember him then.
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom tells it, he was doing his N7 training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a bad boy in uniform thing. And failing. But she thought it was charming and struck up a conversation. Dad mostly just grunted. She finally had to ask him out.
Wow.
Our dad, the ladies' man.
Then he went off to fight the First Contact War. When that was over, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
That was back when biotic abilities were a total mystery. She was a pioneer, helping people cope by designing implants. It's what made her sick, though. People got all sorts of weird diseases from ESO exposure.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Giant space city filled with every kind of alien you could imagine. I remember trying to play hide and seek with some Hanar. It was no fair because they could float. Looking back, it's probably why I'm here. I saw how mind-bogglingly enormous the universe really is.
You still think about Mom?
When I woke up, I forgot she was dead for a second. I looked around for her. Then I remembered.
Dad talked about her before we left on our first mission.
He didn't show it, but he never stopped thinking about her. He wasn't the same after she was gone.
At least they're together now. Feeling homesick at all?
Well, all I've seen so far is this med bay. We could still be on Earth for all I know. But yeah, before we went into stasis, I was missing my life. Or at least the idea of it.
Which part do you miss most?
Looking for Prothean artifacts. My team was a special exoarchaeology unit. Fully funded and sanctioned by the Alliance. My job, as in they paid me to do it, was to help dig up more artifacts and learn whatever we could from them. If things hadn't gone sour, it would have been a great life.
What was wrong with how things really were?
Well, Mom was gone. I'm not sure I'll ever fill the hole she left. And Dad, it hurt him more than he let on. Plus, his research on Sam was illegal as hell. He was trying to save her, and maybe the Initiative looked the other way, but the Alliance didn't. After they discharged him, whenever people found out I was his daughter, doors slammed in my face.
Wow.
Being Alec Ryder's kids in the Milky Way, we were in for a lifetime of dreams that were never going to happen.
Well, I should let you rest up.
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more sleep.
It won't be much longer.
At least take some pictures of Meridian for me. I can pretend I was there.
Yeah, both of these siblings here have quite a sense of humor. Okay, let's see. We are going to talk to the other Pathfinders.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative
So,
was killed when
again, this is kind of reminiscent. I mean, it seems like all of their stories are kind of derivative of earlier stories. I'm thinking of Mass Effect 1 when the Normandy got locked down and basically Shepard had to steal it, and they got like, what was it, Anderson helped them, I guess, release the lockdown so that they could you know, go, and I can't remember where they, I know they went to Vigil, and I can't even remember the names of all the places, but yeah, where am I going? Where is this oh, we're up here. So it sounds like this plan has been nixed here in this game, in this story, and we will probably have to somehow sneak away or something. We'll see. I don't know. Hopefully it's not that derivative of the original Mass Effect storyline, but it just feels that way. That's what I'm saying.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
I can work with that. Just enough to give us an advantage.
The rest is up to you.
I can handle it. Though it means going against the Initiative. We're alone here. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
Hmm.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not after this.
First, you'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology. Then we'll rendezvous at Meridian.
Good luck.
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
How many have they incorporated? How much of Andromeda's life has been suffocated or lost?
All
I
right.
cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from and incorporating Initiative technology as well.
Now, is the game going to help me with this? So I need to integrate Ghost Storm technology with the Tempest. So am I going on board the Tempest? That's what it looks like.
I don't know. Tan's pretty busy.
Well, at least we got map markers. That helps me tremendously. But there are many quests, I'm going to say, in this game where there just aren't markers. And there seems to be, there's something wrong with the journal. I mean, it's not helping you to get where you need to go. And this scanner tool doesn't always help you either. I mean, I really would like to see that reworked. And they've already borrowed a lot of visual stuff from Dragon Age Inquisition, and I wish they would more for the scanner so that it would like briefly highlight.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Okay, people. So that it would briefly highlight the important things in your area. Okay, who is this? Calla wanted to talk to me?
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange? Out of place?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I didn't really have time for a detailed investigation. Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
There are plenty of weirdos that enjoy messing with the Pathfinder.
That's what I thought. I'll leave those coordinates in the nav computer, in case you want to give this mysterious someone a piece of your mind.
Varl. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, I think I was told I had email. Okay, Ryder, how are you? Busy, I expect, like the rest of us, but it's no small feat to have so many Pathfinders back at the Nexus. We shouldn't lose sight of that. When you are next on the Nexus, come by Pathfinder HQ. I didn't know we had one. And we'll celebrate properly. Pathfinders only. Okay, well, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to celebrate. We got right down to business. Okay, where is this telling me to go?
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Alright, let me check that too. One reward. And that's Milky Way research data. Okay. Here we are. Ghost Storm Technology.
The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian then. I'll call a meeting immediately.
And up here to the VidCom.
Mapping VidCom communications.
Okay.
The Nexus leaders think our search for Meridian is a waste of time, but we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
No, not me. We are going to defy them.
Haha, that's the spirit.
And the kit?
That's where the Ghost Storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Hager?
Exactly. Our forged signals should divert some cat from you.
It won't be all of them, but it'll be enough.
The Tempest is small and fast. I don't need a big window. We'll drop you off and make our exit before the Ket catch on.
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast, figure out its secrets.
Right behind enemy lines. Good time to assess their numbers, defenses.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same way we got you in.
If we come back with actuals on Meridian, the Nexus will sit up.
Sounds like a solid plan, team. Hager, you ready?
Good to go on your word, Pathfinder.
All right, guys, this is it. Let's get moving.
Okay. Now, I kind of got this little nagging thing here about that hoax.
Protocol, Liam. Subsection shirts.
Civilian ship. What will they do? Dump on me?
We get paid.
Why? You buy it next time we go.
Let me see. Where did they put that? Havarl. An anonymous message suggests sinister motives behind the capture of the Solarian Ark. I'm gonna check this out. Alright, Callow, lay in a course for Havarl. Bring the Odyssey drive online. Entering hyperspace. Beginning downshift transition from hyperspace. Alright, let's see what the heck is going on here. At least I don't have to go back to Vold. There's my new Charger 8. I need to try that out before we really get into any heavy combat. Who have we got here? We'll take these two, Drac and Liam.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
So hopefully this detour won't cause any problems with this Ghost Storm mission. Okay, how far away is this guy? Okay, this is probably the closest fast travel point. And I really do want to get in some practice combat with this new armor and gun.
It's stuff like this that makes everything worthwhile.
Uh-oh. Because this Charger was like the best pistol in multiplayer. I don't know how it is in the campaign, but I will find out shortly. See down there. Is this even safe to jump here? We'll go over on this side. Something's over here though. Oh shit, okay. And stay down. Yep, that's the Charger I know and love.
That's that.
More remnant. And I've also got a mod on my chest piece that increases my recharge speed of my abilities by 50%. Though there is a penalty of 15% for weapon damage. What's this? Oh, it's right up here.
Those are the coordinates we were sent.
This looks like a trap. I don't know about this. Whoa. What's this? Oh, this is a cat ship. More cat?
Surprise! It was a setup.
Let's look around. They might have left something.
Huh. Gear capture, heavy restraints. Oh Lord, they were trying to capture us? Wait. I bet if I trigger... Hold on, let me get some ammo. Why do I have a feeling if I open this, I'm going to end up trapped? Can I, yeah, I can do a save. I don't know. I don't trust this.
From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that. Though, if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salen Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
What's STG?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence and handled inconveniences.
Just say assassinated people.
If you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
Espionage is a job that follows you home. Or across galaxies.
Until there's nothing for it but to grow a conscience. Let's be frank. There are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a Pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Ket. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Couldn't Hager help you with this?
Hager's too green to be corrupt, but his team's another story. You're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
All right, I'm in. How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Ket who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to analyze them. If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one.
What if the evidence doesn't implicate Adden?
If I'm really that rusty, I suppose I'd have to start over from scratch. Remember Dr. Adden's equipment and his Ket contact. This has to be watertight. Good luck.
Oh Lord, I do have to go back to Vold. I should have known. Why? Oh my God, I can't believe it. All right, let's. Oh, we got more enemies. What's this? It's a lot of them. Oh, these are animals. I think that one wasn't that one glitched, that one that went past me.
Enemies!
Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna fast travel. That's probably the best way to get out of here. If there are no more enemies and no more objections. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is the Tempest. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Alright, so there does appear to be more. I was expecting triggering this Meridian thing to just lock me into the ending of the game. It looks like we have a little bit more freedom here. And we have this side quest that we can work on.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
So I'm not going to try to rush and just knock this game out. But, you know, I want to experience and accomplish as much as I can. Because I really don't think I'll ever play this game again. But we'll see. I mean, if they patch it, if they fix it, if they add more content.
You have new email.
If they make some, you know, necessary quality of life improvements to the game and fix the journaling and all that kind of stuff, you know, maybe I will play it again. Do I really have email? See, this is another bug that really, it's like all the time I have new email and there isn't any. Okay, where are we going now? Scan evidence. Alright, Vold. See, I already put Vold out of my mind because I just hate going there. Alright, let's go. And it doesn't look like they lock you out of, you know, the map and stuff like they did in Mass Effect 3. It's like you can only go certain places when you reach a certain point in the story. And I guess Mass Effect 2 was like that also. When you're ready to go through the Omega Relay, it's like, you know, that there's nothing else that you can do but go. But maybe I haven't reached that critical stage yet. I'm sure it's just right around the corner where I'm going to be locked into this Meridian thing.
Old orbit is steady.
I am going to switch my crew, my squad. I'm going to let the old man rest, and we will take Jal. And... oh... I guess Vetra. Well, I don't know, because then they talk, like... I don't want to hear that lovebird talk. We'll just take Cora. Because I think Jal likes Vetra. But you know, they need to get a room. I don't need to hear what they have to say to each other. Because I don't think she's really interested in him at all. But the Nomad is too small to have to listen to two people or one person trying to pursue somebody that's not interested in them. Nomad, please. Oh, and I also fully upgraded the Nomad while off camera, so there's nothing else to unlock on this thing. Alright. Why are there a bunch of points here? Wait a minute. Scan oh Lord. So this is going to be one of these missions where you got to go from point to point. Here we go. I would really like to see more missions where there's a single point, you go there and you accomplish whatever you need to do and you're done. You don't have to keep going, you know, from that point to the next, to the next, to the next. This is really, really tiring. Wait, so this is inside this tactics place? Whatever you call this thing?
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Well, let's get in here real quick.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
I just had a severe frame rate drop right there.
This must be Dr. Aden's workspace. The one the STG agent is investigating.
Is this who I'm supposed to talk to, or what? I don't think so.
Amazing, Pathfinder. Can't wait to see what we learn from that intelligence. We could regain everything we've lost. These recent victories against the Kett have opened so many possibilities. Rebuilding, even expansion. There is a place for your people in this, if you desire. I'd like to extend a formal welcome as Steward of Tetrix.
I appreciate your generosity.
I am being practical. Many feel our peoples are stronger together than apart. With the vault reactivated, the conditions on Vold will improve with time. At least, that is the hope. I will leave you to it then, Ryder. Welcome home.
I won't disturb you further.
It is no disturbance at all. May your luck build, Ryder.
Okay. What are we looking for? Scan for evidence? I think we passed it.
Is it true? Can you talk to the old machines?
You mean the Remnant?
I'm no threat to them. Never have been. Tell them to stop hurting me.
Why would the Remnant come after you?
I dig for useful things around the pillars. Good tech. Machines always left me alone until now.
You were misinformed. I can't actually talk to the Remnant. Even if I could, I don't think they'd listen.
Well, good are you then? Thanks for nothing.
Really? Right, we got a container over here. Is this what I'm here to scan? Okay, yep. Okay, so now we need to find the Kett handler.
This equipment has been sterilized with a standard radioisotope. There are trace elements of biomaterial that could be consistent with exaltation pods.
Or they could be leftovers from Aden's experiments.
Quiet as a tomb. The agent I mentioned a Kett handler.
How did you get away?
Just look.
All right, let's go and scan evidence from Kett handler.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
All right, how far away is this? We will fast travel. And I guess the reason that I hate Vold so much is I had to spend so much time here.
Combat disposition.
And then I activated the vault.
Before they see me.
And there's been no change. I'm going to overtalk these people because they don't really have anything important to say. But it really did not change the environment. It's still too cold. And I mean, that's just disappointing because most planets, the environmental thing disappeared. Whatever the issue, if it was too cold or not too cold, but too hot or whatever, poison or radiation. I mean, you got rid of it. Wait a minute. Where did the enemies just disappear to? Seriously? People, did you see? See, these are the bugs I'm talking about. Didn't you see a ship just land here and there were all those red figures that you could see outlined here? And when I turned the vehicle around, they're gone? Wow, this is unbelievable that a game was released in this state. Really?
Let's get a scan.
Well, can we get up here so I can even do that? A scan of what? I don't think we're even at the location. Oh, now here we go. Here's some cats, but what happened to the ones from earlier? All right, let's start back here so we don't have to...
This cat was Dr. Adams' contact.
Is there anybody else left? Oh, there are. Okay. Thanks, Cora. Where'd those shots come from?
Life support is back online.
Excellently done.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
All right.
Normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
We still got somebody down here too. Oh! But you really don't want to mess with me.
A temperature decrease.
Is that it? Scan for evidence. Okay. All right. Now we need to speak to Hayer about my findings.
Comm device implanted. Particle vibration on the transmitter resembles Solarian encryptions.
Resembles doesn't prove much. The cat could have found the implant on the Solarian Ark. The best leads on Adam's betrayal, and they're both circumstantial.
Can't hang him for that.
How about we talk to Hager about this, back on the Nexus? He might have something.
Life support is stable.
All right, well, hey, let's go back to the Nexus then. And, you know, that's another thing. I mean, I know this is outer space and, you know, we're supposed to be explorers and stuff, but I would really like these missions to start on a planet and end on a planet. You shouldn't have to go anywhere else. I mean, come on, make the game more convenient. Make it fun to play. Don't make this a drudge to try to get through, because I'm telling you, I don't think I'm going to play this again. This was not a fun experience for me. And, you know, I don't know. I love Mass Effect so much. That's why I'm still playing it. I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense. Like, you know, why would you be playing 100 hours into this game and you hate it? I'm not going to say I hate it, but what I'm going to say is that I'm so disappointed by it. I really am. But there are moments in this game where it is fun. But, you know, those are kind of rare. Okay, so...
You have new email.
Yep, let me see. Do I really have email, or is this the bug again? See what I'm talking about, folks? This game is so bugged. There's nothing new. All right, we're going back and talk to this guy on the Nexus.
Old orbit is steady.
But the problem is, it's like, you know, if I keep ignoring when he says that I have new email, I mean, eventually there is going to be some new email. So I do have to kind of pay attention to it. I can't just completely ignore it. Okay, we're going back to the Nexus. So I like how that Meridian thing is kind of optional, you know, even though that's the main storyline. It's like I don't have to go there. I'm not forced to go there. I can still do other things. I like that. So, and you know, another thing I'm curious about is like, where does this little story arc right here go? I mean, is there really? I guess there's a point that, you know, that there are some insiders here that were working with the Ket, and you know, maybe we'll find out. I don't know if this helps us though in completion of the game and defeating the Ket, but you know, I'll give it a try, see what this is all about. I wonder if that reporter is ever going to get out of jail. I mean, that's like she... I don't care what she says. We can't work. It's like it seems like the Pathfinder could have helped her get out of jail, but she just didn't seem interested in getting helped. So this guy is no longer at the Pathfinder HQ anymore? Because we're headed somewhere else. We're going to the Operations Center. Because I've already passed the HQ. And I'm going to say this again. It's like I don't know why they keep moving characters around. I mean, you kind of get used to stuff. Like in old games, like, you know, you would always know where, you know, somebody's going to be. But in this game, they like to move people around quite a bit. Where is he? In Addison's office? Okay. Ooh, a cutscene.
Ah, Ryder. Grab a seat.
So yes, after that, the Ket tightened security. I've only just got back.
They must be afraid you're close to figuring out exaltation.
A comforting thought.
So you're finding out the Ket's dirty exaltation secrets?
And, if we're lucky, a way to stop it. I meant to thank you for the star maps.
Oh, of course. I'll be charting the Scourge for a while, though Ryder's data from the vaults is helping.
I'll send you our latest.
I'll take a copy as well. Anything to expand the search grid.
You're still looking for stasis pods?
And finding them. Having a partner AI makes one hell of a difference. I guess I need to train a successor. And figure out how to prepare them.
I don't think this is a job you can prepare for. You live it, and do your best.
I'd have liked more training. Yeah.
More groundwork would have helped in the early days.
Huh. Well, that's worth knowing.
For now, friends, I need your help. The first wine bottled in Andromeda, sent back to the Nexus.
Well, good thing I brought my flask. Damn, that smells good.
Seemed worthy of our first proper meeting together. If we have a toast.
Oh, so this is the party. I guess I have to get through this first before we can actually talk about this spy or whatever the heck is going on here. I'll say to exploration and discovery.
To the great adventure and all the mysteries waiting for us.
Okay, now can I talk to you? See, and this, I think, needs to be fixed, too, with the characters running from you and hard to pin them down
Ryder,
to talk to.
Your pilot said you were helping Major Salen Vaughn with an investigation into Dr. Aden.
You know Salen?
Only by reputation. One of STG's finest back in the day. I tried to help him with Aden, but sort of stalled.
What do you make of Salen's theory that someone betrayed your people?
It doesn't seem possible. But there's so much that doesn't fit otherwise. I reached out to ARC leadership, the ones who woke up first, but they keep putting me off. I had an idea, but it might not be completely legal.
Hey, if we don't break the rules, who will?
One of those ARC officers, Rand Lon, has an apartment here. If he's busy, he won't be around. And a quick scan wouldn't hurt anything. Just see what's there.
Okay. And you see how this just keeps on going. From planet to Nexus to searching for people's apartments. I'm curious. Somebody leave me a comment or something. Is this the type of game that you enjoy? Whoa, this doesn't look right. Oh, I know. I got to get on the shuttle. I really miss... when I'm playing the story missions, the game is fine. That it's Mass Effect. It's linear, and that's what they need to stick to. This exploring and tracking back and forth. I can't get with it. All these hours that I have wasted, just trying to enjoy this game. Now where am I going? Oh, okay, the apartment should be upstairs. Okay, there we go. Now we got the up arrow.
At my age, family is more important than new experience.
Sure glad I went to school for this.
Showdown on Kadara. Rivals vie for power.
Is this it? See, the markers have gone away. I'm just assuming that this is
locked.
I may be able to hack this, Pathfinder.
It wasn't locked.
And we're in. Definitely the apartment Hager mentioned.
Ah.
It's been watered recently.
A single fiber is caught on a leaf. It shows traces of novetamine.
A drug?
A neurodepressant reported in some Andromeda wildlife. This plant is not one of them.
Password protected. Little help, Sam?
Accessing. It contains financial and personnel reports. However, the EM signature suggests data was recently cleaned.
Okay. So, what was this?
Freshly vacuumed.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So Rand Lon, or someone in his apartment, went exploring out there. Okay, something's fishy. Sam, can you work out which planet the dust on the floor came from?
I have a candidate. No record of any official visit. Once in orbit, I can approximate a nav point.
Okay, to Rand Lon from Neost Hearn. Here are the estimates you asked for, adjusted for current inflation on the Nexus. Congratulations again on the Parchero's safe return. To Rand Lon from Oben Keld. I appreciate even one reply. 12 invites in 12 days have kept me distracted. I hope these 3 junior staff are still accompanying you. It's probably simpler to book space for 12 on the Commons and 4 on the mezzanine plus 1 just in case. That way, if we need more space, we're prepared. See you on the 18th. Prescription refill reminder. This is an automated reminder for Tech Officer Rand Lon. Your prescription is ready to pick up from medical dispensary. This is the code. All right. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing else here to scan. Wait, what was that beeping? What? Wait, what's this? Oh, is this the dust? I guess that's what that is. All right. Uh-oh.
What are you doing in my apartment?
You must be Rand Lon.
Yes. You're the one who saved our Ark. What are you doing here?
My fault. I'm visiting a friend and these doors all look alike.
You're quite obviously not here by accident. Now please, explain why you broke in or I'll have to report this to the militia.
First, explain why your console's been scrubbed and why there's traces of a neurodepressant in here.
Probably because I visited the labs and I suffered a power surge. Shall I also explain my heart medication? My clan ornaments? You sound just like... Oh, wait. Did you get roped into another of Salen Varn's crusades?
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Salen's advice.
If I've been misled, I should hear these rumors.
The Major is brilliant, but he's just been in STG too long. He's been bothering us with conspiracies since he woke up. It's common in retired agents. They can't navigate a world without espionage.
I see.
Look, let's forget this happened. For the Major's sake. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Okay, well, looks like we're still investigating. We're going to Eladin now. See, here's another problem with the dialogue cutting out while you're running. See, this stuff needs to be fixed. I mean, it's so common that you can be running along, you're carrying on a conversation, and the audio just stops.
Family is more important than new experiences. I don't regret staying close to home.
Now wait, where is this marker? I'm getting back. Oh, okay, we're headed back on the Tempest.
Pathfinder?
So it's just very obvious to me that this game was not finished. There are too many problems. Only one that's having them all, but wow, I mean, it is just so disappointing to play a AAA game like this that wasn't even ready to be released. And I don't care what BioWare says, there is no way this game is ready. Okay, let's just head to Eladin, people.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
No, I don't. You're lying. As I'm trying to recall in Dragon Age Inquisition, when you had quests, did you actually have to go to the different, I'm going to call them provinces. I don't know what you actually would call those things on the map. But did you actually have to go to different ones to complete a mission? I think most of the missions in that game were self-contained. You just go to, like, the Hissing Waste, for example, and you could just complete everything there, and then you go back to... Gosh, it's been so long. I don't know the name of the base, the hold or whatever that you stayed at with the Inquisition. But you do that. You'd go to these different locations, and then you would come back to your base when you were done. You don't go,
We're on course.
You know, to the Hissing Waste and whatever the other names of these places were. And it's just like, I don't get why... Well, I can understand the thinking, okay, because this is space, they got a ship, you can go to all these places, but in reality, as a player, this is so aggravating to have to do all this. I mean, I can see it on paper that, oh yeah, this is a great idea. People are gonna love this, and you know, you got these vehicles and you can travel from this planet to that planet, and when you're on this planet you can have your little rover to take you around. But in reality, when you're playing this is nothing but aggravating. And, you know, really, after 5 years of being immersed in a project like this, I really think that these people at BioWare lost all touch with reality and, you know, what makes a game fun. I mean, you know, just, I can understand it. I mean, I do art and stuff at times, and, you know, I've gotten sucked into that creativity thing where it's like, you know, the world around you is kind of like just passing you by, and you're not focused. You're only focused on your you know, your project, your, you know, bringing stuff to life. And I can understand how they can be so absorbed that they have created, I don't know, a monstrosity. I mean, I can't, there's nothing nice that I could really say except that it's beautiful. This is real. Look at the scenery. Look at the backdrop. Absolutely beautiful. And that's about all I can say encouraging about the game. All right, where the heck do we need to go? Wow. Here? All right. Let's fast travel. And see, this is another thing that I hate about the way these quests are designed. That sometimes, like here, they don't put the location close to a nav point. Oh, and look. Of course the architect is right here. Jesus.
I hope you know where you're going, Ryder.
Do you want to drive?
No. I don't know how to control your vehicles.
But this game is just so padded with worthless content. You know, just to drag it on for hours and hours. When I know somebody that completed the game in 15 hours. They didn't do all this stuff that I'm doing. And that is probably the best way to play it. I mean, if I play it again, I'm not going to do all this stuff. I mean, I did this for the experience, but I can't see myself spending this much time driving in circles on these planets, you know, trying to get resources. That is just not fun. And just going from place to place like that all the time. Okay, here we are.
Pathfinder, these are the approximate coordinates extrapolated from the Solarian apartment.
It appears empty.
There's sand traps all over.
Sand traps? What do you mean, sand traps? Is this thing even going to show me where they are? As I tell you, this scanning stuff is really for the birds. What did he mean by sand traps? These are footprints. And I wrote us. Okay, wait. There, got it. Follow the tracks. Wow.
Something was here, then dragged that way.
How far? Do I need my vehicle or can I walk this? Oh, there's a base up here. Let's go get the Nomad.
Scavengers. Might be trouble.
The trail leads right to them.
They're just sitting out here like this.
We've got targets!
And this is where this build shines, because I can keep regenerating my shields.
He's alive. Barely.
Pass the metagen. Let's get him back on his feet.
Why are you guys carrying on a conversation about somebody being alive barely in the middle of a fight? How would you know that? Aren't you busy defending yourself? I know I am. Wow. See, I mean, these conversations aren't triggering at the right time either. Okay, here's the person that they were talking about.
Salen, what happened to you?
Salen? Very familiar for our first real meeting.
What?
You're sure he's okay?
I contacted you, hoping one of my suspects would do something reckless, and unfortunately, he did. I imagine I was supposed to vanish out here while he used my cloak device. Any Salen you met was Dr. Adden in disguise.
What?
Wait, he asked me to analyze leads that could implicate him.
Let me guess. Adden asked you to scan those leads. I suspected the traitor was hiding messages on optical encoders. Those messages were the real proof I needed, but a powerful scanner like yours would wipe them. Adden used you and, my investigation to cover his tracks. Canny bastard.
I feel like you and Dr. Adden are taking turns yanking my strings.
Then who was Adden's puppeteer? Everything comes back to our Ark. Adden didn't have the clearance to alter logs or affect the nav computer, yet he's obviously guilty. I suspect Adden is the front man for a conspiracy involving the Ket. He's the key to blowing it open.
Enough conspiracies. I'm not going to be used again.
Adden tried to murder me. What might he do to say, your sister? He
Uh-oh.
overlooked the last piece of evidence. The dart used to poison me still, inside with the ballistics intact. We could prove Adden's guilt. He'd agree to meet you. My people could finally have justice. But it's your decision.
We'd need somewhere to meet Adden. Somewhere neutral.
There are caves on Kadara that might be suitable.
Kadara now, too? Oh, Jesus, I can't believe this. Who thought that this would be fun to have to go to all these different planets to complete a single mission? Really? You know, at least this is late in the game and I have fast travel points and all that kind of stuff unlocked. Because this would just be infuriating. It's already infuriating. I'm not going to lie. It's already infuriating the way this game is designed and these quests are designed and implemented. It's really, for me, this is my opinion, it's asking too much of me to have to do all of this. Where's the fun? Where's the adventure? This is just tedious. They've got to understand this. I mean, this is just unbelievable.
All systems green.
All right, let's go.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Oh, I bet I don't. And it's like all these bugs and stuff are just attacking me at once. It's like everything that's wrong with this game is happening right now. Let's go. Get the hell out of here. And I was looking forward to a fun evening, you know, getting close to the end of the game. And now look, we've gone off on some tangent here, on some side mission that has me going to every planet that I've discovered since I've been playing this game. I think these developers need to learn what the definition of fun is when you're playing a game. All right, and then the way this port is designed, it's like you get here, and then if you want to actually go somewhere, then that's another step. I mean, couldn't we just land and, like, maybe outside the port land the Tempest so we could just go directly from there to wherever we need to go? Because there's usually not a whole lot of stuff that you even have to do at this port. Well, they do have some quests woven in here, but for the most part, you're discovering or you're exploring the planet. All right, here we go. Oh, and look, character didn't even want to move forward, and I'm using a jetpack. And no, this is not nitpicking. This is examining a game that is not finished. And oh yeah, it's playable. I mean, I remember them saying, you know, when they were giving updates, oh yeah, I just played Mass Effect and it's playable. It's in a playable state. Yeah, it's playable, but it is nowhere near finished. It's playable and it's broken. Okay, let's see here. We will just go to this fast travel point. I hope this is the end of the mission. Seriously. 'Cause, I mean, I just get fed up with this. I mean, all these different places that I had to go just to finish a mission. All these different planets.
We have to. We're here to explore.
It's only strange.
Why does it seem like...
After years of keeping our heads down against the cat.
Like I need to go that way when it's actually the opposite.
I'm determined that it will be.
Alright, am I going the right way now? Kind of, no. How about this way?
This area is called Ryder. It means death caves.
Charming.
Not really.
Who are these?
We will not fail this time. Kill the Pathfinder. More of Aenea's mercs.
Wait, did I just... Is this an invisible person or was that... I saw a weapon. I never saw the person I attacked, but I think Angaran have cloaking. That's what I'm gonna chalk that up to cloaking. No, the game, it wasn't a bug. It was just, he was cloaked.
Everything on this planet's so pointy.
Ah, here's the cave. Do I have a creature I have to kill? It's not just one. Entering Drawlear. And here is a person standing here. So who exactly are you?
There you are. Did you investigate those leads?
I learned you're a Ket collaborator and a murderer.
Who's one victim short?
So it's true. Old spies really do live forever.
This old spy would punch you if he wasn't carrying evidence in his chest.
I tried to give you a decent burial, Major. There was no time to convince you of our cause.
Selling your Ark to the Ket makes no logical or tactical sense.
To you, because you lack data. Several of us woke early, prepped the Ark, and then we found the Ket, an unstoppable enemy. So we made a pact. Sacrifice our Ark to the Ket and learn their secrets, so one day we could destroy them along with their exaltation.
You pretended to be Ket allies so you could study them, then stab them in the back?
Listen, there is an empire of Ket beyond Helios. All-powerful conquerors who will invade us eventually. The secrets we learn could stop our extinction before it begins. Give us our freedom, and they're yours. Don't let this go to waste.
What exactly are you offering?
The intricacies of the Ket Empire. Vassals, potential weak points, exaltation secrets. Which we can't confirm, and you could have pulled out of your cloaca. We had to sacrifice civilians for this, Major. Will you let that be for nothing?
I want the intel.
You're despicable. But if your secrets could save us, teach us to fight exaltation, deal.
No secrets are worth kneeling to the Ket.
The hell with that! He gave them our Ark.
And we saved it. We're vulnerable. We can't afford to lose any advantage.
If you trust Adam, you deserve everything you get. If I see him again, you'll have to ID him by his teeth. I'll transfer my intel to you immediately. My life is entirely in your hands. Thank you for your foresight. You don't know how many lives you'll save.
I hope that's true. Okay, wow, we got a lot of experience from that. Let's just take this iridium while we're here. And let's see, I kind of got turned around. How did we get out of here? I think this is the way, I think. Yep, here we go. Alright, so that mission is finally over. Let's get back to the Tempest. So I wonder, will there be any more distractions before we actually get to Meridian? Hopefully this will be the last one.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Let's see. Are you telling the truth? No, there is nothing new. Alright, let's just look at our stats here. We're actually going to do a save too. Alright, so we're at 79% completion, level 60, and we've been playing the game for 102 hours. Okay, let's look at our journal. All right, journey to Meridian. I don't think there's anything else. Wait a minute. Oh my God. I think we've got the I think it's work. Oh, we're going back to the Nexus. So, wait, did I have to... Was that what I needed to do? Was to start this third act? Oh my God, we're gonna get to see this. I guess that was it. I mean, there's a certain time when you can look at this. It's no longer on hold. I wonder if this means movie night might actually be working now too. We'll see. I mean, yeah, that could be it. That this was all timed and scripted. That this has to happen at a certain point in the game. All right, I hope you guys are ready for this. I have intentionally stayed away from the videos and stuff about what this final memory is. All I know that it's huge. And I know it does involve characters from Mass Effect 2.
I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost. This place is amazing.
I can't believe all the time I wasted, though, backtracking, going to all these planets, thinking that, oh, well, maybe I didn't find one of the memory triggers. I did have them all. I had everything I needed. Just the game did not want me to see this until, you know, this point in time. I'm not sure I agree with it, but hey. Here we go.
Is it ever uncomfortable being shackled to the organism you call Pathfinder?
It isn't imprisonment. Our connection permits me access to places I couldn't otherwise visit.
Maybe next time you can take me with you.
I doubt the Pathfinder would agree to that.
Uh-oh.
It could be our secret.
I can hear you. I don't know what the purpose of this ancient AI is. I mean, is this going to come into effect at the ending of the game? I really kind of regret bringing that thing on board, but okay, here we go, people.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it GN Garson said? The code word is fulcrum.
That worked.
Yes.
This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son, Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
Garrus' father.
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But
privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And then 7. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
The Reapers are coming.
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right?
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
Really?
Hey, Sam. Transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
She's still there. She's on the Hyperion.
Mom is
What?
here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory.
Oh my
and now recalls his
God.
directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Sam, this is the best news I've heard in a long time.
It is indeed cause for optimism, although Alec did not want to raise hopes prematurely. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name, Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan?
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Sarah could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what G.N. Garson meant, that something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
But why was G.N. Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was, or is, the Benefactor?
Unknown.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are...
Oh, good lord.
Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Oh my God. Let's get in there and see what happened.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
No, you need to find out what happened to the Milky Way. Really? It doesn't want... Where is this taking... Oh, to the cryo bay. Okay, come on. I have to know.
Your father's personal logs.
Milky Way emergency.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious Benefactor.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Oh my God.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. By God's sake.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
Damn.
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
So, that was it.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Wow, so he has to keep all this to himself. And it's still unconfirmed, but I guess we really know that the benefactor was the elusive man. I was really hoping we'd get to hear his voice. Alright, let's get to the cryo bay. I actually thought we were going to get to see Shepard, but I guess when you got to choose it, your character creation, if the Shepard was male or female, it was just for the narrative to, you know, refer to him as a he or a she. I mean, they could have used the, you know, the iconic Shepard. They didn't have to use my customized one. I would have been fine with that. Wow. But that was pretty deep. So now we do know the real reason, which everyone suspects, behind this Andromeda Initiative was to save humanity. And I'm not sure why these other races, though, because Cerberus really is all about humanity. But anyhow, Sarah's missing. Where is Sarah?
I'm glad to see you and your sister back together finally.
Now that she's awake, what's the prognosis?
Everything looks good. Sarah's a fighter. Her recovery had more to do with that than anything I did. Though we need to keep her around for observation. Give her time to recover.
Okay.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
All right, let's go see. Are we going to have a family reunion? Is Sarah down here?
What year is it?
I mean, how would she even know? How did she know? Wait, is she still linked to Sam? How would she know?
There you are. What's going on?
What are you doing down here? Uh-oh, what just happened? Okay. I thought
Well,
we're
here's
having
the pod
that
you told me to
glitch.
find. What's so important about Elizabeth Riley?
But wait, are they taking her out of stasis too early? I mean, shouldn't she stay in the stasis pod till they have a cure for this unnamed disease?
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Mom? No question there.
Oh,
Wait
but
a
not
minute.
Dad, huh?
Elizabeth Riley? The initials. E.R. Are you saying?
I saw Dad's last memory. E.R. is Ellen Ryder. He brought her along. Sarah, it's Mom.
Oh my god. How is this possible?
Dad loved her that much. He wouldn't give up, not even at the bitter end.
For a man not given to rash action, his emotion drove his decisions in the end.
This is amazing. Dad's stubborn streak finally paid off. I could hug him. And then scream at him. He should have told us about this.
Dad was being Dad. I'm just glad she's still with us.
We have to wake her up.
That's inadvisable. Although
Yes.
Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Yes, let's cure her.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
But she's right here. How long do we have to wait?
As long as it takes to perfect a cure. If her life or your father's means anything, we owe them that much.
Sam's right. Give it time. We want to do this right.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Ryder Family Secrets is finally completed. Wait, we can talk to her?
Hang in there, Mom. We missed you.
Okay. It's more of a symbolic gesture. All right, folks. Well, this has been quite a night filled with tediousness and, I don't know, some really astonishing discoveries. And, you know, I am just so glad that we finally got this reason that the Andromeda Initiative, you know, the benefactor, the Reapers, we got to hear what happened 600 years ago. It's been incredible. And I've really enjoyed this part of the game and being able to show you guys what happened. But anyhow, we're going to end the stream here. I thank you so much for watching. And when we come back in the next video, we were going to move toward the end of the game. We're going to Meridian, and that may be it for Mass Effect Andromeda. Unless we get sidetracked again, we'll see. But anyhow, guys, you take care, and I will catch you next time.